Hello, my name is Sunday, and today we are live at the Shehu Musa Yaradua Center, Abuja, for the public presentation of the Subnational Audit Efficacy Index 2024, well created by Paradigm Leadership Support Initiative. And right before the event kickstarts, we'd like to ask our guests a few questions. So come with me, please. Can you give us an overview of what SA Index is?
Yeah, the SA Index is the, assessment of the performance of the state audit offices across the country in terms of the level of their independence and then the level of their capacity to be able to deliver on their audit mandates. So the PLSI, that carried out this assessment, they use internationally recognized methodology to really carry out the assessment and to now determine the level where each state audit office is in terms of independence, in terms of capacity to be able to deliver on their mandate. And the outcome of that assessment is what we have as the SAE Index report.
Well, today's event, just as the topic has said, I expect that there will be vibrant discussions on what will move the nation forward in public accountability and transparency, and it also as it relates to the subnational development.
All right, Thank you very much. So how do you think that public auditing and accountability contribute to the development of this country, Nigeria, especially at the subnational level?
It makes the leadership accountable to the people. It also makes them prepared to be able to spend the public funds as it's supposed to be, based on the rules and regulations, and also make them prepared to account to the subnational. And also it sends development to the subnational, because the subnational will also be ready to move along with their leadership and also to expand the development that the leaders will bring through obeying the laid down procedures and the government rules and regulations.
It's important that people know and understand how public funds are utilized, because that helps to create trust in government and helps to create the social or the mutual accountability between citizens and government and the social contract. And so if people know and understand their funds are judiciously utilized, then there will be trust in government. But I think the other part is really about the value for money for public funds. So it's about how governments have effectively, efficiently and equitably used public resources for development to achieve whether it's sustainable development goals or development generally. And so audit is very important to reassure citizens, but also to keep government on their toes to make sure they are delivering what governments should do for citizens.
We are hoping to have a situation where there's a smooth sail and there's an upward trajectory of performance in terms of how audit institutions and accountability actors are behaving. And we hope that with the kind of incentives that we are providing, the recognition that we are giving to the actions that are being taken, we hope that they will be able to do more.
What impact do you think that this event has on anti-corruption?
Oh, great impact. If you're looking at creating an index or unveiling an index for tracking public expenditure, especially as it relates to the subnational levels, it is very important that anti-corruption agencies should look forward to it. These are tools we will work with. For us in the ICPC, we have always recognized that the ICPC cannot do it alone. We need the support of civil society organizations such as this and other transparency institutions.
Public audit accountability is extremely important because it will measure the essence of implementation of budget of various states, one. Then two, that accountability and transparency would equally translate to the well-being of the citizens at the level of subnational.
Do you think that technology can enhance the accountability?
Yeah, technology is very, very vital to enhance accountability in the sense that it will enable auditors to be able to carry out such audits as are required to enable those who are entrusted with public resources to account for the way those resources are, held and utilized. So, because we are now in the age of big data, for example, and for audit to be able to carry out proper analysis of the kind of data we have now, there's no way they will not need data analysis tool, which is about technology. Then we are now talking of AI, artificial intelligence, which of course comes in handy. Then we are even talking of digital dashboards that will enable an auditor to be able to monitor the results of all their audit work. They will be able to, follow up on the actions being taken on those reports and the outcome, the impact such reports are making on the lives of the citizens.
Experience from other states that I gathered, I actually stood out for me, especially the keynote address too by the keynote speaker. His presentation on the emerging technologies to be used, they really stood out. And going forward, we're going to implement some of those ideas in our work.
I'm back to your screen, but not just back alone. I am back with the number one, the winners of today's event. They rank first, and we're here to ask him how it feels like, or what it feels like to be number one. What does it feel like to be number one?
Number one, Yobi. And we are taking number one for the second time,
Congratulations.
Yes, for the second time, Yobi.
So how does it feel like taking it again?
No, that one is prayer. It's prayer and hard working.
Okay.
You see?
All right.
When we worked, we deserve commendation and reward. And our governor is supporting us 100%.
I'm deeply humbled to receive this award as first position. In fact, it is highly important. And these failures, I come to realize how good they are on making people to understand the essence of good governance.
By and large, is that we want to see a situation where accountability becomes the norm rather than exception. And we know that when accountability is the norm, development is a given. And when development is a given, the quality of life that citizens live will improve. And I think that's the motivation at the end of the day for us.
Thank you very much for staying with us. We've come to the end of the SA Index 2024 and it is live on our website. You can access it now. It's been such an eventful day. Award has been presented. Yobe emerged first. So if you're seeing this, maybe it's your clue to do well in your state. Just maybe you will emerge first next year. See you next year. Signing out.